So now we are heading to the village of Brienz. Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today guys, as you can see, we are once again in the train station because today we are heading to our next location here in Switzerland, our second home base for our trip here in Switzerland. So now we are heading to the village of Brienz. So now before 5 days ago we were in Kandersteg, where we explored that part of Switzerland, and now we are about to head to Brienz, which is our next Airbnb for the next 5 days here in Switzerland. So now we left Kandersteg like around 8:15 a.m. and now it's currently 8:55. So our train going to Interlaken is not until 9:04 a.m. as you can see right here. So we're just waiting for our train, and we're gonna be transferring from Interlaken Ost to Brienz. So we're gonna bring you guys along to that journey with us as we head to our next destination here in Switzerland. Oh, and also we're gonna be doing some more other stuff besides transferring Airbnbs today. So we're gonna be doing some more exciting things. We're gonna be going to different places today, but it's not gonna be as busy as the previous days because today is just gonna be a transfer to another accommodation type of day. So all right guys, so I'll check with you guys later. So guys, I forgot to mention that we are in the Spitz train station right now, and let me show you around how it looks over here, how this station looks like from outside. So this is, I think this is Lake Thun, if I'm not mistaken. That's Lake Thun right here. It's another beautiful day here in Switzerland. It's a little overcast, but I see that there's sunshine, and there's some clear clouds over here. You can see the mountains right here with snow. So this is from outside of the train station, and those are the platforms right there. So the weather today is quite cool. It's not that cold as like the previous day. It's not rainy, good thing. It's perfect. I mean, for me it's perfect. So it's another beautiful day here in Switzerland. The air smells fresh. Everything looks clean. You see the mountains are lush, green. But yesterday was a great day guys. It was very clear. We went to see the Matterhorn. We went to Zermatt yesterday, and it was very clear. And it got warm also, like in the middle part of the day. So that was a good thing for a change. Okay, Rosie today got something from the store. Can you tell about it? Can you say something about it, Rosie?
I got my little twin star.
Little twin star. It's a coin purse, right?
Yes, but it's a fluffy ball.
Oh, it's up with a fluffy ball. I like it so much, Rosie. So cute. All right, guys. So we just arrived here in the village of Brienz here in Switzerland. So we just checked into our Airbnb for the next 5 days. And let me just show you guys around this cute little village of Brienz. So it took us a while to get here because the train station or the train tracks that brings the trains to this village got destroyed by the flood 4 weeks ago. So now we have to take the bus. So the bus took us from Interlaken Ost to the village of Brienz, and then it dropped us off on the station that is further out of where our Airbnb is located. So we had to walk like 20 minutes from that station to towards towards going to our accommodation. But our host told us that there's a closer train station or a closer bus station that's that will also bring us to Interlaken Ost. So now we're about to go into that bus station and we're gonna go explore. But here's a glimpse of what this village looks like. It's completely quiet, guys. There are no tourists, just us. And this is what we like about staying outside the main tourist center, because this gives you more of the local feel of the surrounding area. So we like, we love this kind of vibe, the local vibe. So now we're just gonna explore and at the same time navigate going towards the bus station, because we are planning to go to this famous Instagram spot that I always see on Instagram. So we're trying to get there by bus. So I'll check with you guys later. Okay guys, so as we head to the bus station, let me show you guys how cute these houses are. These chalets with the flowers on their windows. It's very cute. And the streets are made of cobblestones right here. And now we're about to enter the main street here. A lot of people come here just to, look, explore, walk around the village, because it's a really Swiss vibe here. So now here's our bus going to Meiringen. Alright guys, so we just arrived here at the Meiringen train station. So from here we're gonna take another bus 164, that will take us to that Instagram spot that I was talking about earlier. It's called the Rosenlaui Valley. So that's the spot. So we're trying to navigate at the same time, the times. So the bus says on the monitor that the bus won't be leaving until 1:20 p.m. So now it's currently 12:25. So we're just gonna get some lunch right now while waiting for the bus. Alright guys, so right now we're just having lunch here at the restaurant next to the Meiringen train station. So our bus won't be leaving until 1:20 p.m. So it's just currently 12:35. So we still got time to eat lunch. So right now we're in this restaurant right here in the train station. And we're gonna have lunch here for a couple of minutes until our bus arrives. Alright guys, so this is our bus 164. Bus 164. It's kind of drizzly right now. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 164. So now guys, we are inside the bus, and here's the inside of the bus, how it looks. Here's the inside of the bus. So we're on our way to Rosenlaui Valley. So the buses here are really on time. So we are about to leave in 1 minute. Guys, so now we are here in Rosenlaui Valley. So it's about a 20-minute bus ride from the Meiringen bus station right here. So we took the 164 bus going here, and this is the view that we came for right here. So now, as you can see, there's a river that runs through this valley. This is the river, and now you have the backdrop of this beautiful mountain. So I always see this scenery on Instagram, on you know, like on a post about Switzerland. This is like one of the top Instagram spots here in the Interlaken area, and you can hear some cowbells also right here. There are some cows on the other side right there. So now we're about to head to the Gletscher waterfalls. It's about a 20-minute walk from here. You can see here the beautiful mountains. Okay guys, so now we're hiking 20 minutes, or about, not hiking, but walking 20 minutes to reach the waterfall, which is the source of this river, here in the Rosenlaui Valley. So now this is our adventure for today, guys. So today we checked out at Kandersteg, and then we traveled to Interlaken for our second accommodation here in Switzerland for our 10-day trip. So for the next 5 days, we will be staying in Brienz, which is another town here in Switzerland. So Brienz is a town next to the Lake Brienz, which I showed you earlier in this video. Now to get to this location, you have to take a bus from Brienz going to Meiringen, and then from Meiringen you take bus 164 going to Rosenlaui Valley. So the bus will make stops along the way, and then we stop at, it's hard to pronounce the name, but I'm gonna put the name of that stop in this video, and that's where you stop, and that's where I mentioned the Instagram spot. Look at this, guys. Look at this mountain in front of us. It's so pretty. I've never seen a mountain like this. All right, guys, so we're here having some hot chocolate here in this cute little hut here at the end of the trail here in Rosenlaui Valley. And we're just having this hot cocoa. It's very good. Cautina. It's a nice chocolate. So now we're about to head to the bus stop that will take us back to Meiringen. All right, guys, we are back here in Brienz. So after about a 30-minute bus ride from Meiringen to here in Brienz, so now we are walking here at the waterfront or the lakefront, and there's like a nice walkway here. So the ground is made of like tiny pebbles, and we're the lakefront, and this is the ferry that will bring you from Brienz to the other towns here within the lake of Brienz, like Iseltwald, Giesbach, Interlaken Ost. And this is a nice, it's like a park, like a park next to the lake that provides like a good jogging path, walking path for residents around here, visitors. You have the backdrop of the mountains right here. So earlier this morning, so we got dropped off at the Brienz Bahnhof station, and then we have to walk. Google Maps instructed us to walk through the town for 15 to 20 minutes. And now when the bus dropped us off here, we saw this park that goes along the edge of the town with a view of the lake. And I think this is a much better alternative rather than walking inside the town. Look over here, there's a gigantic cow right here. Look at those chalets. I wonder if those are residential or they're like, you know, Airbnbs as well. May hotel. There's a hotel, tea room, restaurant. I like this water. I like this lakefront. You see how peaceful it is, guys. Look at this beautiful house right here. This is like Lake Como, but you know your backdrop is snow-capped mountains. I think this is beautiful when it's sunny out. So in the next couple of days, guys, we'll bring you guys here again to see what's the difference. Because right now there's kind of overcast, so I think it's gonna be beautiful here when it's sunny. So there are some, you know, like kind of like a, I don't know, exhibit for kids to play with. And then behind our accommodation, guys, behind our Airbnb, there's a waterfall right there. You can view it from our backyard. So this is the reason why people go to Brienz, guys. They have this wonderful lakefront park, and then you have the chalets, and then you have the greenery, the background, the mountains, and then the snow-capped peaks. Rosli Platz. This is the closest bus station to our Airbnb, Rosli Platz. So now we are inside Migros. This is a local grocery store here in Brienz or in Switzerland. They have fresh basil, vegetables. You can see the prices too, guys. These are in Swiss francs. This is per 3 francs per kilogram. So these are their cheeses. These are their cheeses. These are their burgers. These are cold cuts, bacon. Okay guys, so we did some grocery shopping. So now we're heading back home. We shopped for supplies for the next 5 days because they say this is the prettiest street in Switzerland. Look at this. It's very clean. Look at this. There's a cow head right here. Yeah. I think we're gonna take some pictures here when it's sunny out. I hope you guys enjoy this tour, mini tour of the village of Brienz here in Switzerland. I know guys, this vlog is like all over the place, but I hope you guys appreciate it and enjoyed it. And now we're home. This is the entrance of our home for the next 5 days. Alright guys, so let me give you a brief tour of our Airbnb here in Brienz. So we are staying here for 5 nights here in Brienz. So Brienz is one of those towns along the lake, conveniently named as Brienz, Lake Brienz. So Brienz is one of the town there. So now here, so let me show you. This is our main entrance. So right there is the stairwell that leads to our main entrance. And then when you turn right, so there are 3 bedrooms. This is bedroom 1 with a king size bed, a closet, and then with this view. This is our view in the first bedroom. And now our second bedroom right here, you have a lake view, a double bed, a closet, a sitting area, and you are given this view right here. See, look at this cute flowers right here with the view of Lake Brienz. And that right there is the Giesbach Grand Hotel with also a view of the Giesbach Falls. right here. This is the neighbors. We have a view of the garden right here. And now for the third bedroom, also 2 double beds with some drawers. Right, sorry if the area looks lived in already, but we've been staying here for 1 night already, so I apologize. But this is our view from the third bedroom. Another beautiful view of Lake Brienz. Yeah, look at the character, all made of wood, the panelings, the ceiling. It's very cute, guys. So let me show you that. This is the third bedroom. And now over here, and then this is like I don't know what you call this, but this is like the main center of the apartment. And this is the living area. We have a fireplace, we have a couch, we have an entertainment center, a TV, and we have a balcony here where you can have, you know, some meals here. We have seating, table, and this is the view from the balcony. Here we have the view of the Brienz Church, and then the lake, and then that's Isetwald right there. This is Giesbach. Yeah, very beautiful balcony. Let me show you guys. Very clean. This apartment is very clean. Everything is provided for. Everything that you need for a very comfortable stay for families. Look at this fireplace. Look at this seating area. It's big. And now let's head to the bathroom. This is the bathroom, guys. Very modern. Walk-in shower, toilet, vanity, double sinks, and then a dryer and a washer. Right here. It's very modern, very big. This is the view from the dining area. Right here. This is our view. You can see the waterfall right here in the back. We have a view of the waterfall and the neighbors, cute houses. Very big dining area, plenty of seating. And now here's the kitchen. Also very big, very spacious. We have a dishwasher. This is the fridge right here. And a freezer. We have the cupboards right here. Oh, this is the water heater. We have a electric stove, oven, microwave. We have a coffee maker, sink, a kettle. So right here, it's very big, very spacious. This apartment is very good for families visiting Brienz. And that's it, guys. So that ends the tour. I hope you guys like it. Alright guys, now we are back here in our Airbnb for the next 5 days. So guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you like the tour, the walk around Brienz, our journey to that Instagram spot in Rosinlaue Valley. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it, please, if you find this video very helpful, entertaining, and educational, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like. Consider leave me a comment down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.